Hello guys, welcome to today's video. We have a lot to cover and a little bit of time, so I'm going to get right into it. So first thing I want to look into is why we lost yesterday in the Maple Leafs game. And we can see here that they hit us with the 74, the 42, and then the 32 also played out. Right guys? I have something special for this game, for their rematch tomorrow. So if you guys bet on Maple Leafs, stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day for us, and that's a prediction I'm willing to stand right behind. Let me go ahead and get right down to our daily date numerology right here, and then I want to go ahead and go straight into our decodes because I was wrong about the Capitals winning this series, and I want to break down today's game and tell you guys why I was wrong about it and as much detail as I can, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'll see you guys in our first decode. All right guys, and then here we are to our first decode of the day. We have Capitals at Bruins. We have Capitals record is 37-15-7, or they're 37-22 overall. Away they're 19-7-3, or they're 19-10 away overall, and their playoff record is 1-2. Bruins record is 35-16-8. They have they're 35-24 overall. At home they're 19-7-3, or they're 19-10 at home overall, and their playoff record is 2-1. Now things that favor Capitals. Capitals can become 2-2 in this series. Peter Laviolette equals 220. Bruce equals 22 and 4 reduction. Boston equals 22 and 4 reduction. Capitals can become 20-7 away. Venus equals 27. Capitals equals 27 and 4 reduction. Bruins can get Bruins can get 8th regulation home loss. Cassidy equals 80. Peter Laviolette can get 77th all-time playoff win. Boston equals 77. Bruce Cassidy can stay on 31 all-time playoff wins on 31 day numerology. WSH equals 31. Capitals can get 79th all-time win versus Bruins. Bruins equals 79. Capitals can get 39th all-time away win versus Bruins. May equals 39. Capitals can get 11th all-time playoff win versus Bruins on 31 date numerology. 31 equals the 11th prime. Capitals can become 3-3 away versus Bruins this season. Massachusetts equals 33 and 4 reduction. Things that favor Bruins. Bruins can become 3-1 in this series on 31 date numerology. WSH equals 31. Capitals can become 1-3 this series on 13 date numerology. Washington equals 130. WSH equals 13. Bruins can get 36th win. Friday equals 36 and 4 reduction. BOS equals 36. Bruins can become 20-7 at home. Venus equals 27. Capitals equals 27 and 4 reduction. Capitals can get 8th regulation away loss. Cassidy equals 80. Bruce Cassidy can get 223rd all-time wins as a coach of Bruins. 223 is the 48th prime. Bruce Cassidy equals 48 and 4 reduction. Bruins can get 50th all-time home win versus Capitals. Washington equals 50. WSH equals 50. Bruins can become 12-10 versus Capitals all-time in playoffs. Laviolette equals 121. Bruins can become 7-5 versus Capitals this season. Boston Bruins equals 75. Bruins can become 4-2 at home versus Capitals this season. May equals 42. My pick here is going to be the Bruins. And my bet here is going to be the Bruins money line minus 164 and Bruins winning the series 4-2 plus 220. And you know guys, you guys can look back at the numbers if you guys want to see why I think the Bruins are going to win this. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide and break down the reasons why I was wrong about the Capitals, and I'm sorry for misleading you guys if you guys can't cash out. I'm sorry guys, I was not intentionally misleading you, but I did mislead you guys and I misled myself. So that being said, I'm going to make up for that by going hard for the rest of this series, and I'm going to show you guys why I think we're going to get the rest of the series 100% correct. So that being said guys, I'll see you guys in our next slide. Alright guys, now over here we're going to explore why the Bruins are going to win this series. And you know, I believe I was actually correct about the 4-2 outcome, just not who was going to win 4-2. Just because I know that 42 is just a number they love to flash, I was thinking that they were going to do number 4 and 2 seeds in the division, and I was connecting things to that. And they were the only ones that I seen that with. But now I see that they're going to do the 4 and 3 seeds in the East Division. And it's simply because of this. So basically, if you guys use mcube.net, and really Hockey Reference or really anybody, they don't update everything every single day. They don't keep up to date. So that's where you have to have a manual record of things tracked yourself or something you can go back to. The Bruins have 49 all-time home wins versus the Capitals, right? If the Bruins win today at home, they will have 50. They will have 50 all-time home wins, correct? So this is today. Here, the 21st is today. They will win today, get 50 wins. They will lose on Sunday in Washington. So they'll lead the series 3-2, a big Boston number, 32, right? And then they'll finish off the series against the Capitals with 51 all-time home wins versus the Capitals. So, and the reason why that's important is because Boston loves that number. They love flashing that number. You know, Boston Bruins do. 51. Boston Bruins equals 51 in full reduction, right? Well, we look here. They have 38. They will, if this plays out, because they can't lose any home game for this to play out. If this plays out, they will remain on 38 home losses versus the Capitals. And they would finish this series out, right, guys? Basically, we look into what other team in the division could they be possibly going against that equals 38. You look at the Islanders. Islanders equals 38 in full reduction. They would have Boston Bruins showing 51 here and Islanders as 38 here. They're already prefacing it here with a 38. That was the clue that I needed, especially that I seen that they could end off with 51 wins at home. You know, I'm sorry guys that I've put us on Capitals, but you know, we live and we learn, and you know, I'm glad we learn. So we can correct our mistake, because I fully see this playing out. I fully see them losing on Sunday to hit 32. So they show the Boston, you know, let me type it in here for you guys. So Boston equals 32 on full reduction. They love that, you know. They're going to have the 32 flash, right? Boston equals 77. I'm sorry, guys. Boston equals 77. New York Islanders equals 77. And full reduction. This is the connection here. This is a great connection here. Also, Boston equals 22. New York Islanders equals 220. Another thing to look at, both the Capitals, and NHL.com hasn't updated anything since the playoffs have started. So this is all manually tracked, guys. So at home, the Boston Bruins are 19-7-3, and away, the Washington Capitals are 19-7-3 as well. So me doing some research, I had to look at what was important about Boston in 1973, because why would 1973 pop up for no reason? It's never for no reason. So then I looked back into that year, well before my time, and basically, guys, what we can see here is 1973 is a year that the Boston Bruins went to the Stanley Cup and they lost. They were the runners-up. They lost to the Philadelphia Flyers. And no, I do not see the Bruins getting to the Stanley Cup by any means, guys. So don't misinterpret what I'm saying here. But we can see the draft. They highlight the draft here, and they show Dennis Potvin was the top draft pick, and he was, of course, drafted by the New York Islanders. And then, you know, I did some research on Potvin a little bit, not too much. I didn't do anything too in depth. But a few things that I noticed is he played for 15 seasons. And Dennis Potvin equals 150, which can be reduced to 15. He also has the 51 in his name, like Boston Bruins have 51. Basically, guys, I think that this is the clue that they're telling us here, that it's going to be the Boston Bruins versus the New York Islanders in the next round of the series. That's why I was on the Penguins yesterday, and that's why tomorrow I expect us to have a very great day. Just because I see the bigger picture, and I think that we're on the fucking money. So that being said, guys, I would put money on the Boston Bruins winning 4-2. There's not really in the series. There's not really any money in them winning the series anymore, because, you know, I screwed up on that, guys. My bad. But there is still, you can get them plus 220 if they win the series 4-2. So I wanted to break that down for you guys, because I want you guys all to know where I stand. I put my money where my mouth was. I cashed out my bets. I lost some money. You know, at the end of the day, I still put up my funds to back up what I was saying, even if I was wrong at the end of the day. So I'm never going to just talk out my ass. I'm going to put money out there to back up what I'm saying until proven wrong, like I said. And I was proven wrong because I was doing the research and I see what they're doing. There's no way that I see the Capitals winning this series. That's what I see now, guys. It's going to be Bruins and Islanders. So that being said, I'll see you guys in our last decode game of the day, and then we'll go over to stake and place in all of our bets. All right, guys, now welcome to our second and our last game. So we have Jets at Oilers. We have Jets record is 31-23-3, or they're 31-26 overall. Away, they're 18-10-1, or they're 18-11 away overall, and their playoff record is 1-0. Excuse me. Oilers record is 35-20-2, or they're 35-22 overall. At home, they're 16-13-0, or they're 16-13 at home overall, and their playoff record is 0-1. Things that favor the Jets. Jets can become 2-0 in this series. Edmonton Oilers equals 200. Jets can get 19th away win on 67 date numerology. 67 is the 19th prime. WPG equals 19 in full reduction. Oilers can get 23rd loss overall. Alberta equals 23 in full reduction. Oilers can get 14th home loss. EDM equals 14. Paul equals 14 in full reduction. Dave equals 14 in full reduction. Paul Maurice can get his 14th playoff loss as coach of Jets. EDM equals 14. Paul equals 14 in full reduction. Dave equals 14 in full reduction. Paul Maurice can get his 39th all-time playoff win. Oilers equals 39. May equals 39. Paul Maurice can stay on 47 all-time playoff losses on 47 date numerology. Maurice equals 47. Dave Tippett can get his 48th all-time loss as coach of Oilers. Dave Tippett equals 48 in full reduction. Paul Maurice equals 48 in full reduction. Dave Tippett can get his 502nd all-time loss. Winnipeg equals 52 in full reduction. Dave Tippett can get his 46th all-time playoff loss. WPG equals 46. Jets can get 12th all-time away win versus Oilers. Paul Maurice equals 120. May equals 12 in full reduction. Jets can become 4-7 versus Oilers this season on 47 date numerology. Maurice equals 47. Oilers can become 7-4 versus Jets this season. Edmonton Oilers equals 74. Jets can become 3-3 away versus Oilers this season. Oilers equals 33 in full reduction. Things that favor Oilers. Oilers can get 36th win. Friday equals 36 in full reduction. Jets can get 27th loss overall. Jets equals 27. Jets can get 12th away loss overall. May equals 12 in full reduction. Paul Maurice equals 120. Paul Maurice can get his 20th playoff loss as coach of Jets. Edmonton Oilers equals 200. Paul Maurice can get his 48th all-time playoff loss. Paul Maurice equals 48 in full reduction. Dave Tippett equals 48 in full reduction. Dave Tippett can get his 35th all-time playoff win. WPG equals 35. Edmonton equals 35. Oilers can get 12th all-time home win versus Jets. May equals 12 in full reduction. Paul Maurice equals 120. Oilers can become 4-2 at home versus Jets this season. May equals 42. My pick here is going to be the Jets. They have way more full reduction ciphers, way more date numerology, way more solid numbers here. That's why I got to go to the Jets here, guys. Hella money is on the Oilers just because of the name, the Oilers. Nobody respects the Jets just because of their name and where they're from. So there's those two things there. Also, based off this playoff, every bettor in the world is going to be like, oh, there's no way that the Oilers can go 0-2 at home. And I'm not making fun of you if that's what you're thinking. I'm just making a different voice. Basically, guys, that's how public thinks. That's how public thinks. Everybody's thinking that the Oilers are going to go 0-2 at home. There has not been a team in the playoffs that has gone 0-2 at home this season. So it leads me to believe that the Oilers would be the team that goes 0-2 at home, because I definitely don't see the Maple Leafs losing tomorrow. So, guys, if you have money on the Oilers, maybe you should just sit back and watch this game. Don't put money on the Jets. Just maybe if you want the Oilers to win, maybe you should just chill. But honestly, guys, I don't think the Oilers are going to win this game. I think the Oilers have been bait. They lost 4-1 2 days ago at home in the series opener. They got the biggest loss at their series opener of any other team in the series at home at that. And they're minus 180 money line. That seems like a red flag. How are they almost minus 200, but they got their ass whooped? That doesn't seem like a very solid bet to back up. Yeah, maybe it may be a different game. I'm not saying that the Jets are going to come in with the same energy and win by the same amount of points, but at the same time, I feel like the Oilers are phonies. I feel like that's just, Vegas trying to lure your money on the Oilers, guys. I don't like that. Even if the Oilers win against this decode, I'm not going to feel bad about it, because I would feel very nervous to have my money on the Oilers tonight, and I don't want that anxiety. So that being said, I mean, you guys can fade this game. I see the Jets winning this. The Jets have the numbers. The public's on the Oilers. The media's hyping the Oilers. One of the things that they said about the Jets winning the other day is the Jets flipped the script because everybody thought the Oilers were going to win. Like, the public thought the Oilers are going to win. The public still thinks the Oilers are going to win. I just don't. Again, guys, I don't see how you can get your ass whooped 4-1 at home in your series opener when you're not that much better of a team. You're probably, actually, I feel like the Oilers and the Jets are on the same level. Really, I feel like the Jets have just lost to worse teams throughout the season, where the Oilers have beat some of those worst teams. But either way, guys, the Jets money line plus 137 and 1x2 plus 215 looks very solid. And I would be very nervous to have any money on the Oilers. Like, I don't understand how they're almost minus 200. That just screams like a trap to me. So you can even probably try to check the Jets puck line. We'll see what that is. But that being said, guys, I'll see you guys over on Stake. Hello, guys. Welcome to Stake. And real quick, if you guys could please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload throughout the entire playoffs. I plan to start dominating. I know we had some losses, but I want to start getting some domination going on. So let's get it going. So that being said, I'm taking the Bruins winning the series 4-2 plus 220. I'm only putting 50 on that just because Ethereum's gone down quite a bit, and I've been down a lot, just US dollar wise, just from crypto. But it's all good. I'm not tripping. It's crypto. But I'm also reinvesting into the Islanders winning the series. Like I said, I'm putting $100 on that again because I knew we would get great odds. For that, I'm putting $310 on the Bruins winning today, putting $50 on the Jets winning in the regulation, and $100 on Jets money line. And that being said, I'm placing my bets in. Some of these are futures and some of these are for playing out for today, guys, so keep that in mind. But we'll do good. We're going to do good either way. And yeah, we've locked in our bets. I'm trying to lock in profits as we go with these futures as well. Like next week, when when these series winners play out, we'll be sitting really nice. I'm sorry again for anybody who put money on the Capitals, but keep investing into the Islanders winning the series. You'll do solid there. Invest into the Bruins winning the series 4-2. You'll do solid there. I'm very confident on that, guys. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys do awesome. I hope you guys got a lot of good value from this video. I put in a lot of hard work to make sure you guys get the most accurate information. Even if I'm incorrect with my pick, I want to make sure that you guys still have the numbers on both sides there, so we can always see where we went wrong if I'm incorrect with my pick. So I hope you guys do awesome today. I want you guys to all make money. I want you to all do awesome. And hope to see more of you guys in Discord. Discord is where it's at. We have an awesome community. I love it there. It's awesome. We have great people all in the community. Everybody's awesome. So hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys later.